like my favorite game ever. And I know I say it about this game, or this game, or this game, but this one is the one that made me a Sonic fan. When I say a Sonic fan, I mean... This isn't even the tip of the iceberg. For example... This is the oldest. This is the oldest book I think I have where I drew. It is torn apart. It is gone. What do we got? Mega Tails. He didn't have a super form. An extra Amy, just in case one wasn't enough. There he is. Oh, Ultra Knuckles. Ultra Knuckles. He's Ultra. What are you gonna do when he faces Ultra Knuckles and he has the clamps? Jesus. What the? Okay, I don't even know what this one is. Clash, sure, the alien? I'm Clash. I'm sure. This isn't a bad one. This is an okay little slasher porcupine. The whole eye thing is just really off-putting to me still. I don't know what I was thinking. I had two more because, one character is enough. Skull the porcupine. His name is just Skull. Because that's all you're defined by, what you look like. And who else? Oh, Butte. Butte. Beautiful. Okay, this is getting bad. This is DeviantArt level. Dark Baby Chow. What the fuck is this thing? Alright, well, I think we're all in agreement here. I'm a piece of shit. So, my opinion on this game is not gonna be objective. Usually in my videos, I like to bring in, an objective point of view. I like to look at something, analyze it, and come to a conclusion. This isn't one of those times. This is one of those games where it's like...
Look at that. Who'd want to live in a place like that?
That would be my home.
Sonic Adventure 2 introduced me to the Sonic franchise, and what a game to do that with. With their linguini arms and their HP laser jet shoes. But there's no way I can be objective about this game. I love it too much, and even if I see a problem, I'll find something good about it. And I'm not exactly sure why, because as an adult, I can see there are many problems with this game and its design. I mean, the questionable story, the weird controls.
You shitting me?
Bad camera, the clunky movement. I understand all of that, probably better than most people, but even now, I'm still gonna try and defend this game. We all live our lives fighting battles we may never win, and this is mine, my Adventure 2 battle. I think the only way for me to explain what this game is all about is to go through the story so you understand just how ridiculous it is. Okay, so briefly, the story goes a little something like... I need my grandfather's secret weapon. Found it! Hey, Sonic! I'm the ultimate life form. Sonic! Okay. Oh! Get emeralds and meet me in space. Okay. Is this a Chaos Emerald? No. Oh. Okay. Wow, so he said he was gonna be in space, but he's actually on a bridge.
Get that, Sonic!
Shadow, I'm a plot device to help your character seem more mysterious and interesting. No, Maria. You're merely foreshadowing. I'm reckless, cool, and don't listen to authority! Whoa, what's that black hedgehog? My name is Shadow. That black hedgehog! Okay. Whoa, he's fast! Hey, it's not his speed. He's in the Chaos Emerald. I'm in jail. Dusty. The Chaos Emeralds power this laser. It booms Earth. Oh, but how will we find the Jamaladites? I am not a spy. Are you a spy? No! I mean, she came all this way. Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to trust her. There's no reason to suspect her. Time for an island vacation! What? And I'm here too! Hey, Tails! Amy, what are you doing? What are you doing here? We're to rescue Sonic. So what are you standing around for? Bitch! Sonic, I'm here. Hey, that's... That blue hedgehog again of all places. I found you, faker. I think you're the fake hedgehog. I'll make you eat those words. Here. I did it.
Hey, so could I get a double order onion rings, chicken tenders, well done, 2 Pepsis, no ice, oh, okay, the island's actually exploding.
What island? There's pumpkins everywhere. Look at the moon. Now back to me. Wait, when did they get all the emeralds? I think that maybe we should have done something about that. They have the last emerald and we needed to boom the earth. Let's snag that bitch. Wait. I've been crawling through the sewers for hours. Hey, Eggman's on Skype with the president. Maybe if I can trace the call, I can find out.
So can I get a double order onion rings, chicken tenders, well done.
Hey, could you order me a bite?
Listen, I'm gonna order Chick-fil-A and then blow up the United States.
I make you eat those words! Wait, I thought we were getting Chick-fil-A.
Somehow this floppy disk tells me that Eggman's in space. Does anyone find it weird there's a pyramid in North America? I'll find a way in.
We're in.
Knuckles, we need a key.
Tails has a fucking mech.
Oh yeah.
You little thief.
Fly me to the moon.
Where the fuckles is Knuckles?
Probably screwing that rat. Anyways, I made a fake emerald. I don't know when.
Oh.
Put this in the cannon, it'll explode.
Okay. What about me?
What about you?
Okay, Sonic, now put that emerald
Up your ass.
Wait, I think you have the wrong number.
Sonic, I have Amy and Tails. Just hurry
Make
over
you
here.
eat those words. Wow, you got here really fast. Put the emerald on the ground.
Well, he still doesn't know this is a fake emerald. I can trick him. Oh. Well, he still doesn't know this is
Sonic has a fake emerald!
What? Oh. Any last words,
I'll
Sonic?
make you eat those words.
I wonder if he can do chaos control.
I wonder if I can do chaos control. Oh. Okay.
Hello.
Knuckles, what are you doing here?
Huh.
Doesn't matter. I had to stop that cannon. I was a spy. There's another Shadow.
I'm Shadow.
Okay, but like there's another one that's like better.
I'm Shadow.
Okay, this is
Maria.
not gonna get through to you, is it?
You never cease to surprise me, Blue Hedgehog. I thought that
You know, what
capsule
can I
had
say?
exploded in space.
I die
So
hard.
there's more to you than just looking like me. Why is this music so loud?
Aren't we supposed to be fighting?
It doesn't matter. The doctor's already taken over the world. Wait, what?
Granddad!
Uh-oh. It's boobs.
Space colonies crashing towards Earth.
You're not dead.
I die hard. There's another ultimate life
We need
form.
to get to the cannon's
We
core!
need to team up.
Wait, what about me?
What about
You're
you?
not gonna help him?
No, this was my promise to Maria.
Dramatic speech.
You're right. I must fulfill my promise to Maria.
We made it.
What the fuck is that? I'll handle this. Shadow v Shadow, 101. No items. Final hazard.
Knuckles, do the thing.
Emerald, help me!
Hi guys, I'm gonna kill you all.
So can I get 2 order chicken tenders?
Sonic,
maybe
huh?
3 onion rings and 2 large Pepsis. Sonic Shadow is probably gonna die. Just do something. We're probably gonna die, guys.
Can you feed?
No way that's getting through.
Let's do it, Sonic. Together.
All right, Shadow, on the count of 3. 1,
Like
2,
on 3 or... My guy, you're a talking cat on a YouTube web show. Somehow, someway, I can defend this hogwash of a story. Somehow. I can definitely see why people think this is bad. It's super cheesy and has a lot of inconsistencies about what is going on. For example, what's the difference of powering this cannon with 7 emeralds versus 6? You blew up half the moon. If 7 is a jump that much from 6, why would you even want that? Why do you want to destroy the world if you want to take it over? Also, Rouge, you're a government agent. Why did you let the moon get blown up in half? Was that really, you needed to play the role that hard? There was no point there where you're like, maybe I shouldn't have done this. Trust me, I can go shot for shot at this game. But it's pointless because, question, what game is this? That's right. It's... I think it just seems worse than it does because 1, it's talking hedgehogs, and 2, older Sonics didn't have this. Older Sonic games were... Yeah, I love Sonic games!
The ultimate life form. Chaos control.
Space calling prayer.
Supersonic
collision.
Untamed power of chaos.
Professor Gerald told the truth about 50 years ago.
Sonic Adventure 2.
I think this was one of the first Sonic games with actual motivations and character growth. I mean, Shadow's edgy as all hell, but even he had a character arc. A space colony arc. Even in this game, all the characters at the end, there's no jokes flying around, no one-liners or anything. They're just talking to one another, like people. Just fleshing out their motivations and sharing their thoughts on the situation. It was like super rare for a Sonic game to be like this. Actually serious. At the end of the day, yeah, it's a Sonic game, but I think of all the 3D Sonic games and their stories that are of grandiose proportions, this one is the most consistent and well-formed. Is what I would be saying if we didn't have to look at... It's a wee bit tough to take it seriously. seriously when we have to look at this? You want to talk about this IGN? You really want to reiterate that? Oh, okay. 6.9. I mean, maybe at the time it looked great, but now...
Mix in that the mouth flaps and animations only sync up with the Japanese dialogue, so the English gives us beautiful scenes like...
I'll make you eat those
words. World's fastest hedgehog.
Let's get to work.
Hey, where are you going?
Move aside, Knuckles.
Bro, I can't hear. Speak up.
Yes, I believe 10 minutes is long enough to talk about the presentation of a single game, so let's talk about the gameplay. This game is split into 3 different gameplay types.
You know, let's just forget about that one.
In the main story, you typically play an action, mech, and treasure hunting stage back to back. These levels are mixed between and who can forget?
It's over.
Okay, is it here? Oh, no. Oh, okay, I guess we're not close to it at all. Anyways, having all of these modes relate back to a persisting problem in 3D Sonic games. On the Genesis, you could have 9 speed-based levels, and that would be enough for a full game, but when the 3D era came out, sorry, that's not long enough. I know how you feel. Going fast means, oh wow, we're done. This makes it so Sonic levels have to be longer because he travels through them so fast. This makes them less detailed, and then they end up having to recycle shit because why would you texture one thing for it to never even be seen? And that's where the Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 games come in. It decides to cross-contaminate its textures and models and what have you into differently themed levels. And since Sonic levels are so fast, I gotta add more to the game, so they add Gundams, they add Blue's Clues, they add Tamagotchis!
It is written, each 3D Sonic will be seized by trash.
So wait, since when did I let YouTube poops in my videos?
What evil did from my house?
Okay.
Now here's the question. Is this a problem? Do these additions feel like afterthoughts? Or do they feel like really fleshed out and thought about modes? These levels utilize staple parts of Sonic's speed-based design, but because moving around so freely in a 3D space can be questionable, they added tools so the experience can be easier. Half-pipes, springs, loops, dash panels, the homing attack, the light dash, and the new rail grinding system. I don't care what anyone says, this shit was amazing. So we're at school dances and boys are talking about grinding. I was like, is that like Final Rush? Also, Final Rush to your penis. Look, pal, you can have all the superiority complexes you want. I do not think it's that big of a design sin if they streamline the gameplay experience so you don't really do much. Makes it so unique experiences can happen that you may not have ever had before. At this point, Sonic was still pretty new to the 3D world, and if he still wanted to do the shit he had to do in 2D, they had to do stuff like this. It's a trade-off. You can't do this in any other game. It was cool, it was fun, I don't see why that's a problem. No, I don't think it should be to the point of a cutscene, but it splits up gameplay for where it is, and when it is happening, it is happening. Now, some parts of these levels can be janky. Yeah, let's just not change rails, even though that's the frickin' mechanic! Making a speed-based platforming game is hard, but they definitely didn't add the polish. But I miss being able to just jump off the beaten path and choose my own shortcut. I miss having that free range of motion where it actually felt like each and every inch of my inputs mattered. To me, it was fun. But anyways, what about the other 2 modes of gameplay? I will say the versions of these levels in Adventure 2 versus Adventure, these actually felt like their own unique levels. In Adventure, you just threw Knuckles in a Sonic stage, don't try and trick me! They do, however, get a lot of flack for being slow and clunky. And while they are, I think that's the point. Where Sonic and Shadow's levels push for speed at all times, these go the exact opposite direction. You have a slower character that gets higher scores and locks onto multiple enemies at a time. They're less action-packed, but loaded with a lot of ear strain.
Love this song.
As far as platforming goes, some of it's cool. Most of it's...
Finally, I'm done this part.
these levels are really about just locking onto a lot of enemies and destroying millions of dollars in government equipment. I guess I never explained it, but this game has a scoring system in which it relates to the ranking of each level. Most of these are based off of the score. And these levels, you just lock onto a lot of shit, bam, they're easy, you get your A rank. It's actually not that bad. It's called Cosmic Wall because you're literally ascending to the heavens with this score. Overall, I think these are some of the best levels that are alternative to Sonic's speed-based gameplay. While the characters are slow, the levels aren't all that long, so they don't overstay their welcome. Unlike,
You like this song? I really like this song. I've listened to it a lot because I've been playing this level for 9 goddamn minutes!
No, this is just a big sandbox level where you have to find the 3 pieces of the Master Emerald. It's super straightforward. Gives you a lot of free reign.
It's over.
Okay, well, the bad part about this is you can only detect one at a time, unlike Sonic Adventure's version. So you could walk by one of the emerald pieces and just not see it. You could run through a robot and be like, hey, look, I'm really good at this. But thankfully there are these computer monitors that help you find the location generally of where an emerald piece is. Alright, I'm done kidding you guys. Here is a flowchart of when these levels become fun. As a beginner, they suck. But when you actually know where everything could be and you know the layout of the levels, you can actually kill some of these levels in less than a minute. And then it becomes fun to optimize. And it's like, yeah, I love these levels. No, stop. Stop right there. Stop. Take 3 steps back. I need mad space from this level. After A ranking it, no, I'm done. The worst part about these levels is you can ascend all the way to the top, then all the way back down, and your emerald radar radius is not big enough to pick up some of the stuff. The hints are also useless.
Overall, action levels, they're really fun. They have some janky moments, but they're really cool to play through. The mech levels, yeah, they can be kinda slow, but they're way better alternatives to anything that was an adventure, the werehog, or the silver levels. Then the treasure huntings, I mean, I like them.
Well, overall, I don't think any of these modes are that bad. Even some people making out the worst of some of these levels, they're not horrible. Then there's a lot of the additional content. We got the kart racer. No. The 2-player? Yeah, it's pretty good. And the bosses. The Dark and Hero fights, you just attack them and hope it works. There's no clear time when you're supposed to hit them. Then the non-character bosses, which are a bit better. Here
I come, you creep!
Rephrase that.
Here I come!
And so, we've done it. We've talked about all aspects of Sonic Adventure 2. So now, it's time to prove that this is truly the perfect bad Sonicking. One of the best entries Sega has ever added to the Sonic series. So Kat, let's tally up those scores. You're forgetting one key thing, Kat, that brings this 6.5 to a 10. Full-ass video on Chow Garden, we're getting a Chaos Chow, bitch!
Sonic Adventure 2 is the perfect platform Sonic game. Sonic, Shadow, Rouge, Eggman, Tails, even Knuckles, isn't that lame? Thank you, patrons, your help saved the day. Cause who would go weeks on end to defend a Sonic game? If you enjoy quality content, hit sub, go on Patreon, pledge a buck and then I'll be great. Really am happy with this video. I got everything I want to say out, and it took really long because I really wanted to do Sonic Adventure 2 justice because it's my favorite game. So thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in all the time, and I will see ya on the flip side.